I made like 100 today, but was hungry and looking real bummy today. You was bony and looking too funny today. I don't care, niggas still make change. Let's go. That's all I fucking hear, cause I got.
What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to another episode of the Chatting with Cheeze podcast. I'm your host, Fat Cheeze, and y'all already know the motto: no gimmicks, only the real. We are on episode 11. Don't forget, before anything, y'all already know, smash that like button and do not forget to subscribe to the YouTube. We are on our way to 100 YouTube subscribers. We almost there. So I need everybody. If you come across this video, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Smash that like button. Share the content. Comment. Everything. Anything. Just we looking for engagement. So any way you can help the channel, help it, and let's keep building. Coming to y'all today, just got some topics I want to touch on. We wrapped up episode 10 last week. Got some pretty good engagement. We're going to come back and try to do the same thing for episode 11. I ain't going to hold y'all too long, so let's move right along and get into it. First topic of the day, as everybody know, the Olympics are coming up. The U.S. team has been put together. They just wrapped up their second exhibition game today. But I'm going to go ahead and take y'all back just a couple of days forward and talk about something. So as everybody know, if you've been keeping in tune with the Olympics, the basketball team and everything like I have, we all know that Kawhi Leonard pulled out of being on the Olympic team. Kawhi Leonard was a part of the team. He pulled out. They said that Team USA and the Clippers came to a mutual agreement that it was in the best interest of him and also the Clippers and Team USA that Kawhi not be a part of the team. I don't know for what reason. But today, I'm looking at my phone, and I actually had a different topic set up. But I'm looking at my phone, and I seen something come through on Bleacher Reports now saying that the Clippers are upset that Kawhi was pulled from the USA team. So I had to think about it, and I'm like, hold on. So when it first happened, I think it was last week, they said that it was a mutual agreement between, I believe, Grant Hill and the Clippers organization that Kawhi Leonard not be a part of the team. Now they coming back saying that they are upset that Kawhi is not a part of the team. So I got to thinking and I said, okay, I'm going to touch on this topic. So first topic of the day, like I said, Clippers upset Kawhi not on Team USA. Now let me tell you what I think and I'm going to give you my opinion. I feel like that Kawhi Leonard was upset that he was pulled from the Olympic team. He wanted to participate, but the Clippers and Team USA probably seen something out there when they was out there scrimmaging against the team that they had put together with, the young guys, Cooper Flag, and a bunch of other upcoming guys that are being caught. I think they probably didn't like what they seen. They probably it was a video surfacing that I had seen of everybody arriving to Vegas for Team USA, and Kawhi, he had like a slight limp. You could see him walking. The main two people everybody was paying attention to was Joel Embiid and Kawhi Leonard. So I'm thinking that Team USA probably didn't see quite what they wanted to see from Kawhi. And I'm going to be honest, I don't blame them. I don't blame them for pulling Kawhi. My thing is this. I think Kawhi Leonard was upset, and he probably let his frustrations or whatever be felt with the Clippers organization. I feel like the Clippers and Team USA did the correct thing. There's no way in the world you could tell me that you had knee inflammation that kept you out 8 games at the end of the regular season, and then you was only able to play 3 games out of 5 against. You was only able to play, I believe, was it 3 games? Hold on, I got my notes right here. He was only able to play 3 of the 5 games versus the Mavericks in round 1 of the playoffs. So there's no way you're going to magically tell me that all of a sudden you just magically became healthy a couple of months later and able to play for Team USA. Honestly, to me, for the Clippers, that should have been that's like a slap in the face. Like you not able to play for us and do what we need you to do, but you can go out and want to play for Team USA. That don't make sense to me. I think they made the right call. The Clippers made an investment if y'all go back a couple episodes ago, I said I felt as though the Clippers should have blown it up. They got Paul George, ended up walking. They didn't offer him the contract he was looking for. He ended up walking. I said I felt like they should have looked to move Paul George and Kawhi, because they've been together since 2019 and only have one Western Conference Finals to show for it. I felt like it's time to blow the team up. For some reason, they gave Kawhi a contract extension, $152.4 million over the next 3 years, that'll keep him with the Clippers from through the 2026-2027 season. I don't know why they did that, but at the end of the day, if for anybody that has had investments or invested in anything, you want some type of return on your investment. We're not going to. You've already shown us that you're incapable of staying healthy when it matters. So why would we risk? You already supposed to be coming off an injury. Why would we risk you going out there playing for Team USA and not being able, and you tweak something or end up getting hurt, and now that affects us come next season after we just gave you this contract. We just lost Paul George. They going into a new stadium, so the Clippers want to stay somewhat, competitive, going into the new stadium. So come on now. I think the Clippers are trying to save face because Kawhi was upset he was pulled off the USA team. But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna give you a rundown, and this is not even including the Spurs. This not even including this time with the Spurs. Nothing. The Raptors. This is just strictly Kawhi with the Los Angeles Clippers and his injury history. So June 14th, 2021. Partially tears his ACL and right knee in Game 4 Western Conference Semi versus the Jazz. April 16, 2023, tears his right meniscus in Game 1 of first round versus Suns. Played Game 2, but sits rest of the series in the same knee that he partially tore his ACL. May 3rd, 2024, which I just spoke on. Leonard's season ends with knee injury sideline him final 8 games of regular season and 3 of 5 playoff games versus versus Mavs with right knee inflammation. So I gotta go back. I might have said that wrong. I think he might have only played in 2 games. Of that series against Dallas. I got to go back and look at it. But long story short, there's no way you're going to tell me you having all these knee problems, basically all in the same knee. He has bad knees. I think we all can agree. Anybody that watch basketball, we all can agree that Kawhi has a knee problem. So there's no way you're going to tell me that in just May, we had to sit you because your right knee, inflammation in your right knee, and then you turn around and gonna play for Team USA. There's no way that doesn't even compute. And then the Clippers, and I understand because we all know what Kawhi is when he is out on the floor. But it's just you cannot guarantee Kawhi is gonna be on the floor when it matters. And we all know that any nick, bruise, anything he get, Kawhi is sitting and missing time. So I understand the Clippers doing whatever possible need to be done to have him on the floor when it matters for them. I understand Team USA is important. You want to win gold. You want to have that up on your resume. But at the end of the day, we need you to do what we need you to do over here. Because championships and stuff like that matters over here. Not no gold medal or nothing like that. That's a personal achievement. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the Clippers came out today and tried to save face, but I think Kawhi is upset. But at the end of the day, he'll get over it. We need you to get healthy so that way you can be ready for when we need you. We just gave you a contract extension. So, you know what I'm saying? We're not about to ruin our investment by having you out there playing for Team USA. You tweak something or get injured or anything like that, and now we sitting there got to sit on our hands looking dumb because we just invested all it. Come on. I wouldn't have invested into them, period, but that's what they decided to do. I can't tell them what to do with their money, so it is what it is. But I agree with the move wholeheartedly. I think the Clippers just trying to save face, but I agree with the move. Now, if anybody should be upset, it should be Jaylen Brown, because Jaylen Brown, and it's for Team USA, and it's for Nike or whoever, Jaylen Brown should be a part of Team USA. I don't know the politics that got involved with it, because you know you had the thing a month or so ago, with Stephen A. saying that his sources came to him saying that Jaylen Brown wasn't marketable because his attitude or whatever the case may be. There's no way in the world you're gonna tell me that you lose Kawhi Leonard and then you turn around and replace him. You turn around and replace him with another guard in White. There's nobody, and this is no disrespect. This is no disrespect to Derrick White at all. Derrick White is a great player. He's a great two-way player. He can defend, knock down shots, the whole nine. I respect Derrick White game, but there's nobody in the world that's gonna that can sit there and tell me no GM in the NBA is taking Derrick White over Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown just had a great season. On top of that, getting the Eastern Conference Finals MVP and then turning around and winning Finals MVP. You got 3 Boston Celtics on Team USA. And you mean to tell me that the Finals MVP is not on the team? But we supposed to be sending the best guys to the Olympics, but Jaylen Brown, come on now, what are we doing? I don't know if politics come involved with it or whatever. Maybe people just don't like Jaylen Brown. I don't know. But at the end of the day, sometimes you got to put your pride to the side and say, you know what, this guy deserves it. Now, I thought Kyrie should have made it. I figured Kyrie wasn't going to make it because, you know, you had the vaccine thing and then the book. So I figured that. I thought Jalen Brunson should have made it. Jalen Brunson didn't make it. He sustained that injury. I don't know how much that played a factor in it. But you don't bring on 2 guys that are better than Derrick White. Okay, boom. But then you turn around and lose Kawhi Leonard, and instead of you bringing a guy that literally fits the mold of Kawhi Leonard, about same body frame, same type, can defend, can knock down, can catch and shoot. You know, Jaylen Brown could do a lot. And instead of you bringing on him, you bring another guard in Derrick White, and I'm gonna be honest, who probably won't even see the floor that much. So I don't know. The whole thing is confusing to me. At the end of the day, I just want Team USA to please bring back gold. But it's a lot of stuff going on. I didn't like the fact that Jaylen Brown didn't get the call once Kawhi Leonard decided to pull out or whatever happened with that situation. I feel like it's a bunch of politics playing along with it. I don't know who Jaylen Brown rubbed the wrong way or what he done, but there's no way in the world there should be 3 Boston Celtics on there on Team USA, and Jaylen Brown is not one of them. That's just my opinion on that. That's my opinion on the Kawhi Leonard situation. Moving on to my next topic. My next topic is a hot one. People been talking about it over the weekend, going into this week. Now it's my turn to touch on it. And my next topic I'm going to touch on is Bronny James, is there too much pressure being put on Bronny James? And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm kind of wishy-washy on this subject right here, because I'm going to give my honest opinion, but at the same time, we going to get into it. So first, I'm going to get a rundown on all of Bronny's stats through his first 3 games of Summer League. Well, it was like the California Classics and then 1 in the Summer League, but you can consider all that the Summer League. So his first game versus the Kings, he had 21. He played 21 minutes, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 of 9 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3. His second game, he played 29 minutes. He went for 3 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks, 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3. In his last game, the most recent game versus the Rockets, he had 8 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals. He went 3 of 14 from the field. This is my thing with the whole Bronny situation. First, I'm gonna start on this, and I'm gonna look right in the camera. And this is for a lot of people out there. If you were expecting Bronny in his first 3 games of Summer League to go out there and score 20, 25 points, even 15 points in his first Summer League game or first couple of Summer League games, you're an idiot. And I'm sorry, and I say that in the most respectfulest way that I can. Because at the end of the day, regardless of how you look at him, regardless of him being LeBron's son, Bronny was a second round pick the 55th overall pick in the draft. You got some guys out there that went top 10, top 15 in the draft that ain't give you nothing in the summer league, and you won't hear nothing about it. So that's the first thing. Now, on the other side, I do expect more from Bronny. I believe Bronny expect more from himself. But at the end of the day, we got to relax a little bit. I'm going to give him some more time. Because we've seen guys come in from the summer league, come in, get drafted, go to the summer league, and not put up great performances, and then turn around and, you know what I'm saying, end up, picking it up as it go. At the end of the day, it's a marathon. It's not a race. Anybody expecting Bronny to automatically come in the league and be his dad, stop it. He's not going to be that. And he shouldn't want to be that. I do expect better from him. I think he can be better. A lot of the games that I watch, he's getting good looks. He's not knocking his shots down. I felt like that Bronny, his bread and butter coming into the league would be defense and knocking down his open shots. That's what I felt like would be his bread and butter. He hasn't been knocking down his shots. I think over time it'll come. It's pressure. Of course, I know he feel it. Everybody watching, looking, everybody trying to find something to critique. I know right now it's rough. I expect better from him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit up here and sugarcoat it. I want to see better because I feel like that, you know what I'm saying, you was given an opportunity based on your dad being your dad. We gonna call a spade a spade. Bronny was given the opportunity, was given this opportunity based on who his dad is. We all know, but at the end of the day, I ain't mad at it because we've been going against that forever. So I ain't mad at it. But at the end of the day, now it's your time to come and show that you belong here. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like he got to knock down his if he can knock down his open shots and, you know what I'm saying, give us something, give me a little something on defense, give me that, you know what I'm saying, that grit, pause, you know what I'm saying, but give me something on the defensive end. I think he'll be, y'all, it'll come, y'all. Like I said, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not one of them people that was expecting Bronny to come in and in his first summer league game go for 25. I'm not expecting that. If anybody who came, who watching this kid and is expecting that, you're a fool because there's no way. He's not his dad. At the end of the day, when LeBron came into the league, 85 to 90% knew what LeBron was going to be the minute he stepped foot on an NBA floor. But we can't take the pressure of his dad and put it on his shoulders. You got to let him develop. I said coming in now, I felt like he probably should have stayed another year in college. He thought different. Who's anybody to tell him different? I just want to see better. We see that. I believe that he has the tools to be solid. Do I think he's going to be a superstar? Absolutely. I don't think that. Absolutely not. Do I think he can be a productive role player coming off the bench and giving you solid productivity? Absolutely. But I'm not going to shit on his career just off of 3 summer league games. I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Do I think we should see better? Absolutely. Do I think he needs to improve? Absolutely. But he was the 55th pick in the second round. And I'm not taking up for him because guess what? If I don't start seeing improvement as we go on, then I'm definitely going to critique him because at the end of the day, he's not above being critiqued. But I'm not going to crucify him off of 3 summer league games. I need to see more. This right here is a small sample size. I need to see more. And then I'll base my, you know what I'm saying, later on down the line, then we'll come back and revisit this conversation. But I'm not going to crucify him off of three summer league games because you got other kids out there that was top, that was picked higher than Bronny that went out there and ain't give you nothing. But just because all eyes are on Bronny and what Bronny's doing because of who his dad is, I think it's a little bit unfair. So, you know, I'm gonna keep watching. I'm gonna see. Hopefully, as this thing progress, we see, you know what I'm saying, development in his game, And you know what I'm saying, we'll go from there. So do I think to answer my own question, is it too much pressure on Bronny right now? I say yes. I think it's too much pressure on him because you got people calling for his career already after 3 summer league games. So yes, I think it's too much pressure. Let's calm down and realize that's Bronny, that's LeBron James Jr. and not LeBron James. Let's calm down a little bit and let's revisit this a couple of months down the line. Moving on to my third and final topic of the day. So Saturday night, if you in the boxing, for my boxing fans that tune in, we watch Jaron Boots Ennis versus, and I'm sorry, I've been trying to practice this dude's name for like the last 45 minutes. If I pronounce it wrong, I'm sorry, but if you watch the fight, you know who I'm talking about. We watch Boots versus David. I'm just going to call him David. I can't pronounce his last name, but his first name is David. I'm going to call him David. So Saturday night, we watch Boots versus David A. That's what I'm going to call him because I can't pronounce his last name. And it was a good showing by Boots. He stopped him in the 5th round. He went out there, to me, got some shots, some clean shots at his body, got some up top. It looked like he ended up breaking his jaw. And, you know, they end up taking him to the corner and stopping the fight. So the question is, and what's been circulating around is, will we get a Bud versus Boots fight in the future? So Bud fought David A as well. And in that fight, Bud ended up stopping him in 6. So you know Boots went out there with a motive. I'm going to try to get his ass up out of here earlier. So, you know what I'm saying? So the conversation could be, so this Bud and me conversation could start going. Boots been chasing Bud, been calling Bud out for a little minute. As y'all know, a couple of episodes ago, I said I think Bud is pound for pound #1 boxer in the world. I had some mixed emotions on it. Some people said they didn't agree. Some people did agree. I think he's the best fighter in the world. The question is, if we're going to make this fight happen, I believe Boots is going to, first and foremost, I believe Boots is going to have to go up to 154. I don't believe the fight will happen at 47. Secondly, Bud has a fight coming up on the 3rd. We got to see what's going to happen with that. I believe he will come out victorious. We got to see what's next for him after that. Does he try to set something up with Canelo? Now, the thing is, you got to look at the age gap. Boots is 27, Bud is 36. So the question is, how quick does Boots move up to 154 if it happens? Or those are the main questions, because you got to think Bud's getting up there. And I think at this point in Bud's career, you know, the Canelo fight may be more attractive than a Boots fight as far as with the money. I would love to see the fight. I'm picking Bud to win if they do fight, because like I said, I just believe Bud is the pound for pound best fighter in the world until proven otherwise. But I like what I seen from Boots. I don't think Boots really, he said his performance was okay. But I mean, from what I see, my only thing about Boots, and a lot of people may not agree, I brought this up to somebody and they said, well, you know, that's the sport of boxing. I think he takes a little bit of punishment. And I don't know if some of those shots that he take from some of those lesser guys, he'll be able to take fighting somebody like Bud. But he definitely went out there and proved. He definitely went out there and put on and sent a message on Saturday. Man, he was turned young and body up, and then he ended up getting him out of there. Caught him with that hook. It looked like he might have broke his jaw. I don't know, but he got him up out of there. This same guy, he stopped him in 5 rounds. Bud stopped him in 6. So, I mean, it's so crazy because this kind of is like history repeating itself, because remember all that time Bud was chasing Earl and everybody kept saying the same thing. Well, Bud ain't fighting nobody. Then Bud ended up starting gaining steam. He ended up I think Earl fought Sean Porter first, ended up beating Sean Porter. Bud came right behind him, fought Sean Porter, stopped Sean Porter earlier than Bud did. You know what I mean? Earlier than Earl did. And then we end up leading up to an Earl and Bud fight. This right here literally is like the same thing now, but now instead Bud is the one being chased by Boots, and Boots just end up beating somebody, stopping somebody sooner than Bud stopping somebody that Bud fight sooner than Bud did. So like I said, I would love to see the fight. I hope we could see it in the future. I'm taking Bud regardless if they fight or not. I'm going with Bud, but that would be a hell of a fight because I like Boots. I'm a fan of his. So that would be one hell of a fight to see. I'm hoping that we can get it in the future. Like I said, Boots is 27, Bud is 36, so it will have to happen kind of quick. You know what I'm saying? But the only question is, because I think Boots will have to go up to 54. I don't really think there's anybody left for him to fight at 47. I don't think nobody in that 47 division could beat Boots. So he would have to go up to 54, I think, if they wanted to make the fight happen. Y'all leave in the comments, all my boxing fans, y'all leave in the comments, if Bud and Boots was to fight, who do y'all have winning that fight if it was to happen? And let me know. I want to get y'all feedback on it. So I'm going to wrap it up after that. Y'all already know the motto. No gimmicks, only the real. Like I said, please smash that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Share the content. And, man, I appreciate y'all. I see y'all on the next one.